Hi, so in this demonstration I'm going to be connecting an Amiga 2000 to BBS using a dial-up modem. So on the side of the Amiga we have a US Robotics 33.6 fax modem connected to the serial port of the Amiga. And so I'm going to get started by loading up my terminal application to dial the BBS. So I'm using an application called Term. In theory, any terminal application would work, but Term has built-in AT-Haze command sets, which is very handy because it saves you having to remember the modem commands. So I'm going to find my phone book, and I'm going to connect to the Cottonwood BBS. The Cottonwood and the Borderline BBS, they're running on Commodore 64s out of California. Here the initialization, phone number dialing, and the infamous connection sound. And we're on, and we're connected at 2400 baud. So I'm going to choose C for Cottonwood. And let's say no to a graphic terminal. And let's enable line feeds. So 2400 baud roughly is equivalent to about 0.2 K a second. It's a little hard to directly translate bytes and kilobytes a second to a baud rate because of the way the frames are structured with 10 bits, one start bit, one stop bit, and 8 bits in between, and 8 bits being 1 byte. And with 256 possibilities, that encapsulates all of the about 128 ASCII characters. So we should be able to get a decent streaming of text. I just wouldn't want to be downloading an MP3 across this speed. So while the speed is fast enough to transmit ASCII characters, it's I guess the access times on the Commodore 64s on the other end are a little bit. There's a bit of a lag there. I believe that they're running on 1541 drives with 5 1/4 inch floppies. So a terminal application is there's a lot of similarities between what we use in modern development and engineering. These days we will use a shell or a terminal to SSH into remote systems, and similarly we used to connect to BBSs. So what we're actually seeing now is what is on the other side on the Commodore 64. I want a little bit of personal information. And so the interface is very simple compared to a modern web interface. And we'll just do a quick demonstration. We'll just read the latest mail. Facebook of 1988. Let's have a look at the general forum. And the latest message is 2183. And there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of connecting to the online world before the internet. And thanks for watching.